Yo. Throwing papers away. How you going? Oh, back to the old grind. Today is not, well, today might be, but right now is not the Slender stream. For those unaware, which is most people, I'm assuming. Well, maybe not. A lot of people were here last stream, but, you know, I don't know. I'll restate it for posterity. Because, little known fact, billions of people watch my YouTube videos every day. Showed up in front of President Joe Biden. I know that for a fact. He left a comment. He thought it was the nuclear football, and he entered a bunch of what I assume were the passcodes. There were a lot of hyphens and numbers and letters. It's not important. I'm not going to leak those. I deleted the comment for his own sake. You know, it's fine. It's hard being 250 years old. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Anyway. Slender stream later today. And, to reiterate the concept, I will be playing the game until I beat it, or until I have to leave for Thanksgiving dinner. Hopefully, the former. Because the idea of playing that game from, like, I don't know, maybe I'll start around midnight today, and then going until, like, dinner, maybe, like, I don't know, like 5 p.m. Oh, God. What an awful, awful thing to happen, potentially. So hopefully that's an easy... I have some ideas. There's one section that I need to cinch up, to really get lifted up into place. To tuck it up into my brain, into the section where it knows how to do things. Right up there with making Reese's bread. That was a new addition to that part of my brain. Now it knows how to do that. It will probably forget, but I do know how to do that now. What were we doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna open up... I'm stalling, by the way. I'm opening up other stuff. Hey, Alright, we should be good now. Yeah, we're doing liner. I'm not gonna forget to swap the screen today. Look at that. Wow! Insert anime wow. I love that sound effect. I don't even know where it came from. All I know is that it's my favorite. Whoa! My stylus is magnetic. For my, my Microsoft Surface Pro tablet. And it's sticking to my computer, and I had no idea it could even do that. I don't remember it doing that. Look at that. I should use that tablet more often, apparently. Okay, let's do the do. Was that a Mountain Dew slogan? Or am I making that up? If it wasn't, it should have been. Oops, this is the real pencil. The real pencil is for the other art, not this art. Still ill, by the way. That will refuse to change for a while. Here, let's, do I even need this layer beneath this? You know what, I think it actually adds a bit of NRG. Well, maybe not that much. Just a little indication of where it was. And then we'll lower both of their opacities. Like so. Okay. Now I can see what I'm doing. I need the opacity lower even more. This will be tricky, I think, for some reason. Oh, we got it. Easy. I love drawing this man's face. It's a very good design I've landed on. Not to toot my own horn, but I just enjoy it aesthetically. There's a lot of shapes that I have accidentally and slowly tuned over the course of making it. Which you'll be able to see when I start releasing Chapter 2, which was originally the first chapter, until I decided I needed to put more stuff in the story without explaining it through exposition. So here we are, in the prologue, which is now Chapter 1. I know, it's confusing. Hello, need your opinion? Hi, Mask. Fire Emblem or Xenoblade? Which one? That's an important part of the question. We're talking about franchise, we're talking about specific entries. This is key information. In the Switch, my question still stands. What are your plans for these two juggernauts of RPG gameplay? Which ones are you mulling over? Because if it's just a general call, if you're trying to like play Xenoblade 1, I would take that over any of the Fire Emblem Switch games, even Three Houses, which is not that bad. Some would say it's actually pretty good, even if a little heavy on the dating department, which is weird because it's a teacher-student relationship. Japan just loves that for some reason. But yeah, Xenoblade 1 is like one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm a little biased in that respect. A friend asked me which one he should play. They're so different that I don't know what to say. I would say that Xenoblade is a much more enjoyable experience, as long as it's the first one. Second one is, it lies to you in its tutorials, and it's confusing, and the story's not as good. Soundtrack's great. Can never fault a Xenoblade. It's like Sonic. It's like no matter what the game is, you're gonna be listening to all the MP3s on YouTube. But yeah, like, the story in Xenoblade 1 is phenomenal. One of my favorite video game stories. Some of my favorite characters in games, too. Shulk is a great protagonist. Melia is fantastic. Dunban and Fiora are cool. I just wish their sister and brotherhood was actually, like, acknowledged by the game for more than 2 seconds. He just seems like he doesn't even care. But yeah, if it's your friend who's interested in it, then there's some details they might want to be keen on, such as how Xenoblade 1 functions similarly to an MMO in terms of combat, in that you have actions that you can use, and it's like real-time combat, and your actions refresh every once in a while. And I assume your friend knows what Fire Emblem is like. Everybody knows what Fire Emblem is like. But if, you know, long story short, I adore the first Xenoblade game so much. That would be my choice. And in terms of content, in terms of hours, they're about the same, so it's not even too much of a value proposition trade-off for either one. They're both very lengthy games. And this is all assuming your friend is picking up or debating between Xenoblade 1 and Three Houses. If they're debating between this and N-Gage, just don't even talk to them anymore. I'm sorry, you need a new one. Get a new friend. Treat them like that chicken that you ate and discard it immediately. Well, actually, you didn't discard it. Eject it from your life. There. That you did. He didn't? Oh, man. This is crucial. You thought Xenoblade was like Zelda? No. It's like an MMO, kind of. It's like a single-player MMO. You have a party that you control. Well, you control one character. You can set up You can play any of the characters, though. You can swap out any of the characters you acquire into your main guy that you use, and they will use their abilities passively. Fire Emblem like chess, which yes, but not absolutely. Yeah, yes, but no. In that one. It's a tactics RPG. That counts. I didn't realize my right click was the color select. Interesting shortcuts that I am learning. But yeah, Xenoblade is more of an action, real-time game. Still a strategy RPG, but like, you can move around and attack automatically with and then you use your auto actions and your arts. It's a fun game. You get into the combat pretty easily. Fire Emblem is Fire Emblem. So like chess, but not really. We all get it. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was opening up the face sheet. I gotta see what his eyes look like. His beautiful, beautiful eyes. It's the commission. We will do that later. Continue our work on that. We might even be able to get that done today, depending on what happens. Uh-oh, it's the man. Get this guy out of here. I don't like him. Hasn't played 3 houses 13 times? Why? I get liking a game. I don't even think I've played Twilight Princess 13 times. Just kidding. Definitely have. Absolutely I did. That game has defined my aesthetic in terms of what I'm enjoying about fantasy and such. I played it 3. That one makes sense because there's like multiple endings, but 13 seems excessive. You know, but you know what? If I can only hope to enjoy something that much someday. Aside from something that I experienced in my childhood already. You know, nostalgia's powerful. I just wish I could feel the new version of nostalgia, which I guess is just excitement for something. Engage's story is bad, but the gameplay is good? Yeah, that's what I've heard also. Play Majora's Mask like 7 times? I can't get into Majora's Mask, man. It does make sense, though. Your name? I get it. Is that where it came from? And 100% Samus Returns 5 times? That one makes more sense, too, because that's a pretty streamlined experience. I feel like once you get your feelers on a Metroid game, you can just kind of breeze past them. Fire Emblem, it's like, it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, it's still a freaking slow tactics RPG. You can't speed, well, you can speed run it, but it's like, you know what I mean. You're not doing frame perfect backwards long jumps clipping through a door. No high input density maneuvers. Be wild if there was, though. What if there was like because there's like you could do a series of inputs in Super Mario World speedrun. If you glitch it out bad enough, the inputs will actually mess with the game's code so much it'll just warp you to the credits because it doesn't know what to do with what you're telling it to do. Maybe there's something like that for Fire Emblem where you could just input a bunch of stuff and the game will just be like, I don't know, stop it, go, you win, I give up, please. It's kind of fun. I think that's like one of the only speedruns where you bully the video game into submission. Absolutely confiscate all its lunch money. Ringing up the proverbial flagpole. Actually, the literal flagpole, because it's Mario. But they didn't have flagpoles in Mario World. The joke is ruined. They had ticker tape. Let's get into it. This chair is noisy, brother. It being so dang loud. Early karaoke stream. That's just what I'm gonna do for karaoke. I'm just gonna do some whatever that is. It's definitely not scatting. Which is a word I always feel uncomfortable saying out loud because of its double meaning. Why did we have to make those 2 words the same? Was it like a homonym? Is that what it's called? Actually, it's like more than a homonym, because I think a homonym are words that sound the same but are spelled different. That one's just the same word, which is dumb, and I hate it. Why did we do that to ourselves? Oh, but this song is so good though, I already forgot why I'm upset. I could see myself animating a part of my trailer to this song. Whew. It just gets me right in the mood to escape. You know what it is? It's weird. It makes me get in the mood to like watch the first Avatar movie, which is a good movie, by the way. But and I mean like get lost in a completely different universe. What's hitting you? You got over your illness, so I know it's not that. I have not. You can hear it. My voice is in my nose right now. Trying to get it out. Stuck in there. The word? Which word? The word? There's many words. You're gonna have to narrow it down. There's like at least 10 words in the English language. Five of which I know. One of them's stop. One of them's go. One of them's slow down. Well, that's 2 words. So that's 4 of them that I can use at any moment. And then the 5th word is just my middle finger. And that really covers all about the situations I need, especially when I'm driving. Scat? Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me, but also I hate you for reminding me. I just started not thinking about it, and now it's back in there. How dare you? Yeah, I don't know why we did that one. It's kind of a bad move on our part. It's like, just make it a different... Why is it the same one? We have so many options, and that's what you did? English is already a hard language. We don't gotta make it stupid. We don't gotta make it a clown language. Did we invent clowns, by the way? What is the progenitor of clowns? Is that American? Did we make the sad, happy makeup lads? Happy on stage, sad any other time, because they're clowns. I'd be sad if I was a clown, for sure. Some would say I'm already am. Shut up, person who thought that immediately when I said it out loud. I didn't know you were out there. Alright, let's draw his hair on his face. I actually gave him quite a bit of hair in this frame for some reason. Just in the business of giving people more hair, you know how it is. On a Zotan stream. As the character designs move along within their chapters, they will just acquire more hair, chronologically. Some would say I am embracing realism, and that as my story goes on, how would my characters get haircuts? They wouldn't, and so their hair would naturally grow a bit longer over the course of the story, and that's my excuse. Music? Alright, I'll listen to it in a moment. You just wait till I get affiliate, and then I'll make that cost like 1,000,000 points. That's what I'll do. To recommend a song, it would be a little bit more frugal with your choices, won't you? Don't spend them all in one place, even though that's literally all you can do with channel points. If you try to spend my points in other people's chat, I would know, and I would send the FCC after you. Are they the people that do that? The SCC. That's probably the right one. I think the FCC is a censorship committee. So they probably won't do anything. Apparently I did an accidental Wybie from Coraline cosplay today. Yo, I love that movie. Don't love that character, though. He's kind of a loser. No offense to your accidental cosplay. It's not his clothes that makes him a loser, it's really just his whole other everything else. But he does prove himself to be a real one at the end, so you can't really hate him. He's a homie. Fighting a demon hand. Tries to drag you down an infinite well. That is funny, though. I do like Coraline. That's a great film. Good execution of its themes as well. The only part I had a little bit of difficulty understanding was the importance of the snow globe. But I saw some interpretations online where, since the movie is about parental negligence as a form of abuse, the shattering of the snow globe is Coraline's innocence, according to this one interpretation I saw, finally fading away and her realizing that she can't rely on her parents to provide her the kind of emotional stability she needs, and she kind of grows up without them. It's a bittersweet ending. Basically telling you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps if your parents aren't supporting you emotionally. And her parents do get better by the end of the movie, but it's not like a happily ever after. They're just, you know, not completely ignoring her for once. But I think it's a good movie. It's also representative of the cycle of negligence and abuse finally ending. So it's a poignant moment. There's moments like that in movies that I get so mad, where it's like, well, literally the one thing in the movie is what defines how you understand it. It happened to me when I was watching Memento. BRB, alright, I'll be monologuing about Memento. I didn't get that movie when I first watched it. But there's one moment in the movie that literally spells out the answer for you. About whether or not this character's disease is in his head. What was it? Oh, yeah. One second. Oh yeah, so there's one moment where he's in like the, he's entering a shop. And there's a scene in the movie earlier where it tries to explain how if the disease was in, the memory loss disease was in somebody's head, that you could sort of prove whether or not it was a learned behavior, like if the disease was, if they were faking it essentially. Or if it was real, based on if they could retain sort of like information past their memory lapses, such as like an electroshock nodule. Like say there was a board, and there were 3 things you had to pick, and one of them was electrocuted. If it was the same one every time, and this person with the memory loss kept picking it, it would prove that they were not learning from the thing. And I can't remember whether or not that means the disease was in their head or not. But the specific doesn't matter. The moment that the movie spells it out to you, that our protagonist in that film might have been having the disease all in his head, deliberately faking it, is that he tries to walk into a shop door, or the door to his hotel, and it's a push door, and he tries to pull it, one of the two, and so he stumbles into the door. which is an activity. Him walking through that hotel door is something that he would have done many times. So the fact that there's an error there means that he did not. It's basically affirmation of that scene later in the movie, where they show that kind of same behavior, like not learning from a mistake. And it's such a small moment. It's like half a second in the movie, and you don't even really realize it, that you've seen it, or what its importance is, until I read it online. I don't think I ever would have put it together that that's why that scene was in there. It's like a half a second moment, and it answers the movie for you. And it made me, it's like, on the one hand, it's like I'm glad the movie actually has a legitimate logic that it adheres to solve some of my other gripes with how ambiguous it seemed, with its twist and turns. But on the other hand, that's like such a small thing to have to grasp onto to fully understand the intent of that movie. It's like, Christopher Nolan, we get it, you're a smart guy. You made a movie backwards, and it worked somehow. But like, come on, you're gonna hide the answer to your movie in like half a second of film? That's ridiculous. I missed it entirely. I saw the door stumble. I remembered it. To the point where when somebody brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, that did happen. But I didn't process it when I was watching it. Apparently if you buy Blu-rays of Memento, you can watch the movie in reverse order, which is like how a traditionally structured film would be presented. But the disc makes you, it asks you like trivia questions to see if you actually watched the movie. Which is a cute concept, now that we have the internet to cheat and look up trivia answers to everything. But I think it's just funny. It's like, oh, you want to watch this movie the normal, quote-unquote normal way? How about you freaking prove you saw it, idiot? This is a Blu-ray from the year 1990, apparently. Just assuming people wouldn't look it up by the time Blu-rays were invented. Pretty redonkulous. I think I might need to narrow his hair a bit more. I gotta give him more hair, as it would seem. Well, look at that. But like I had to. It looked a little weird. It looked slanted. I gotta erase some stuff. Oh, that's the wrong layer. That's the right one. Good. Oops. Alright, let's get this. Let's fill out some of this. I'm sick of make the brush bigger. Let's cover some ground here. Whoops. I see the hairline being altered slightly, and therefore I am upset. It was recently reintroduced into my consciousness, the scene where She-Hulk twerks with Megan Thee Stallion in She-Hulk, the television show. I never watched that show, but just the idea that that happened was enough to make me not want to reintroduce myself, reacquaint myself with the Marvel, current status of the Marvel universe. I don't really need that. And then Megan Thee Stallion, you know what, I'm not even gonna say the anymore. The Royal V has been stripped from her name on this stream. She is Megan the Stallion. That is all she gets. Colloquial, modern-day vernacular. So the thing about Megan Thee Stallion is that she's just in too many places. I don't want to see her anymore. And she always insists on making that noise, you know the one. I'm not gonna make it. I refuse. I don't have channel point redeems for you guys to bully me into stuff like that. I just find it infuriating. Hello, welcome back. I think I need to, where's this guy's face? Here it is. Sea green? What are you saying? Right now. I see typo. Bought the LAN cable for Ethernet, nice. Get that stable connection, no packets lost whatsoever. Did not go up, but maybe I'll have less ping. Yeah, I think it's usually for stability rather than speed. Is the thing. Are you just plugging it like right into your your router? Or do you have wiring in your house that allows you to, do you have outlets in your house for LAN cables? I'm curious, because we do not have that capability. You would have to get that installed, which would be a whole thing. Which is why I have to be stuck with wireless internet. But we have pretty good wireless internet now, so I'm not complaining too much. Nope. Well, then how are you doing it? Explain. Explain yourself. I'm in the living room next to the router. Okay, yeah, that's well figured. Sitting right with the proximity method. So I connected to there, yeah. I could do that, but not with this computer. With my PlayStation, I could do that. And honestly, I probably should. I don't know why I haven't. It's like a thing I could have been doing forever ago. Even when I had bad internet, I could have been doing that. Actually, that's not true, because at that point our router was in the kitchen on top of the microwave, which probably didn't help. Also, when we had the old router, every time we turned the television on, our internet would drop, and it would reset the Wi-Fi. I don't know why that would happen, but it did interrupt some Destiny 1 raids, and I did get yelled at by my homies. Understandably so. They were in the right to do it. But I was like, no, don't turn on the light. Or was it the light or the TV? I forget. I think it was the because we have two TVs in the living room. Smaller one, and then the family one. And every time they turned on the family TV, it would just freaking blow up my whole scene. Luckily, that is not an issue anymore. It does not seem to be. It's just a really wacky thing that I had to deal with. Love that for me. I think we gotta push his hair back a bit. Recede his hair, not the line, just the hair. They made a chess fighting game. Have you been watching that? I haven't seen much of it, but I've seen YouTubers trying it out. His hairline is a little funky over here. Let's balance that out. I think the knight, the only thing I know about the game is that the knight holds his hands in the pose of the you know I had to do it to him guy. There's just like a horse, and then just like a human body, and he's just like this. Just standing there. It's very imposing. I would not fight a horse standing like that. I wouldn't fight any horse, actually. Especially not the one from the Brothers Grimm, the one that's a spider and eats children. Scene messed me up for life. That's probably why I don't like horses. They're huge monster creatures. One kick and you're out. And I don't even mean out cold, I mean out dead. I don't care how much majesty they have packed into their giant muscles. I don't want to be near them. I don't want to even look at them. They spook me. I gotta draw his little triangles. I almost forgot the little triangles again. I gotta remember the little triangles. They complete his design. For crying out loud. I think we can move his mouth down a skosh and a smidge and a pinch and a lamb's tail. There's no object to transform here. What about here? Yep. I think we can actually make it bigger. His mouth seems a little small. Get a big mouth. No, I reminded myself of the show. And Megan Thee Stallion is in that show. Why? I do think it's funny how we have sort of reached a cultural state where women performers, such as Megan Thee Stallion, whose whole content library is being overtly sexualized as well, is now a sort of reclamation of women's representation in pop culture. It's particularly in pop music. Like, for a while, I feel like we were all complaining about that. It's like, why do female performers always have to wear, like, these basically bikinis and or just, like, sequined leotards on stage? Why do dancers in rap music videos constantly just have to expose themselves? It's like, you know, I feel like this was, like, an industry-wide topic. And now we're just, like, celebrating. Yes, Queen, slay. Sing about your genitalia. Do it. Yes. This is what we need for women. I don't know what, like, I'm just confused. I'm not upset. I'm just confused. I don't know why the same thing we were complaining about is now a thing that we're, like, championing. Just somebody explain what's going on in culture. I feel like if the music video I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Like came out today, it would never have been met with any contention whatsoever. Be heralded as a triumph for women's rights and equality. Also, I hate saying the words women's rights with my nasally voice. It makes me seem like such a Redditor. And I don't even use Reddit that much. Alright? So don't even get it twisted. I haven't posted there in like half a year or something like that. Alright, let's flip this and see what we're working with. Yeah, that looks good. We'll do that. Hair shapes. Beautiful. I've discovered I wasn't following Mark Brunet. I will never get it right. On Twitter, so I had to fix that, and now I am following him. But I was shocked and appalled, because his art is great. He's a fantastic artiste, one of my favorites to look at least in terms of character. I like the way he designs musculature. And his color theory's on point as well. At least his application of it. I've been trying to follow his teachings of it. Whenever he uploads a tutorial on the old video platform that we all know the name of. And I still... color temperature and color theory, lighting and shadows, like I said, it'll probably be the thing that eludes me the longest. I'm just waiting for the day when I have that brain blast and all of the secrets of the universe become known to me, and I see with a shrimp's eyes. It may not sound impressive to you now, but the shrimp can see in a bunch of different colors that we don't even know. Can't even dream of. It's like when I learned that swans can see in ultraviolet light, and I'm like, what the freak? What? No, not fair at all. They don't even deserve that. Freaking ultraviolet. What is ultraviolet light? You could just see the cancer rays? That must be horrifying. They probably don't know that. Could you imagine if you could see the cancer light? I would be spending all of my time trying to matrix my way outdoors in a way that avoided all of them. I wonder if it shoots out in, like, beams. Or if it's just more like a general haze. I don't know. I don't know if I could live with myself just walking outside and seeing like, oh man, this is a carcinogen right here. This right now, and then I'm just standing outside in my lawn. This is bad for me. You like open the blinds to your room. Ah, it's coming in. Then you close it again. The UV colors. Do you think we would perceive it as violet? I mean, that's what the name would imply, right? If we could see the UV spectrum? Would it just be a deep purple over everything? Would we just hear smoke on the water constantly? That's a deep purple joke, by the way. It's also the only Deep Purple song. Do not look up their discography. I checked. They only made Smoke on the Water. Nothing else. Don't even bother fact-checking. It's true. Might not like it, but it's true. No, don't even look at it. Don't even think about it. Don't even worry. I think his eye's a little too big now that I'm looking at it. Now that I'm looking at his eye with my eye. Let's try that. Let's just merge all these so I can just do it all at once. There we go. Wait, what? You're still not all merged. Get the freak over there. Alright. Your eye needs to be smaller, I think. Just a bit. There we go. That'd be weird if they had LASIK for that. Instead of removing it. Well, they do remove a layer of your eye, but if they could just do a 360 and make the eye smaller inside of the socket, that'd be one thing they could do. In case somebody's eyes are too big. Like, I don't know, Steve Buscemi maybe? He's got some large ocular sphere, or at least they're very pronounced in his head. That's one thing about him. Alright, let's do this night guy. We officially did 1 panel, so we're on pace to do our 2 panels of line art for the stream. At least. So, you know, pog. Everybody pog for that in the chat. I do have to work on commission again today. Because if I don't, I will feel guilty about how little I would be doing it. Even though it's already been paid for. So, I'm gonna be doing that. And I still got some other commissions I have to do. And I say commissions, but I have to draw that thing for my mother. Still. For Krishna. It has to be mailed to somebody, so I probably gotta do that, like, this week. To expect it to get there in a reasonable time frame. Man, you guys got no idea how infuriating it is to work on this comic so slowly. Oh, speaking of working on a comic so slowly that you fear you might die before you release it, Togashi Yoshihiro of the Yoshihiro variety released a version of the Hunter x Hunter ending that he might have gone with if it came to it. You know, it's a scrapped one, so it's not the one he was going to use, so that's why he felt comfortable saying it. And he also had some interesting things to say about the ending he might actually use if he ever gets to the point where he finishes the story for Hunter x Hunter. He said that one of the endings, he has like A through D, and D is the scrapped one. But like A is an ending that he said he would have, that would have like a 50, he thinks people would be 50% satisfied with it, and like 20% dissatisfied with it. I don't know exactly, it was probably roughly translated, so that take all of this with like a little bit of salt. You know, enough to flavor it. And he said one of the, I think, ending C was an idea that he had. It was like a 10% satisfaction rate that people would have with that ending. And he said, why would I make an ending like that, or consider making an ending like that, if I knew people were going to hate it? Because it's my story. And that would be my personal preference for how the story ends. And I'm like, oh my god, this man's got a giant tanuki cojones. He's going to pick an ending that everyone's going to hate just because he wants it and he thinks it's most he's sticking to his creative vision. I think in that sense, even just him saying that is enough to make me respect whatever ending Hunter x Hunter could get. Assuming, you know, he gets there. I feel like every mangaka is a little more conscientious of their own mortality ever since Miura. So it's like, oh man, this is what a rough time for that industry. All these old heads, all these legends that are still alive today that have not finished their dang books. Freaking Oda. At least Oda knows what his ending is as well. He said it to a fan who was unfortunately terminally ill, but they did get to know the ending to One Piece because Oda has it all figured out. And apparently they did enjoy the ending. They did not say what it was, obviously. I assume that was the condition. But it's just good to know that One Piece has a good ending. According to, well, Oda and one fan who probably really enjoyed that experience. So, you know, good on Oda for providing that. And that Hunter x Hunter has so many endings that Togashi doesn't even know what to do with them. Including one ending that he thinks people will hate so bad, but he wants to use anyway. Simply because he likes it. That's how he wants the story to go. But the scrapped ending involved some stuff like some cycle repeating type stuff. Like there's a character who I think is like a young girl, and she captures the King of the Lake just like Gon did, and she's talking about her grandpa Gon and stuff like that, being a master hunter. And it seems like a lot more of a traditional ending for what the series would have had. So I'm glad to see that Togashi has already considered the traditional ending for a shonen and said, no, I want one that 90% of my audience is gonna hate, but I'm gonna like it. Y'all can have this stupid one, this corny traditional ending with like a grandpa Gon in the future. I don't even want you. Gross. I want the weird stuff. I made that show about aliens, and it was an allegory for gender identity, I'm pretty sure. What was that show called? I don't even remember. I think it was like an OVA series. And Yu Yu Hakusho, which also had some gender identity stuff in there, but it was not quite well developed because it was the 80s, I think. When was Yu Yu Hakusho made? Written. Yu Yu Hakusho publish date is in the 90s. I went back too far. I should have known. I thought the anime would have been I thought the anime would have been like in the way after the manga. But they actually counted out pretty quick. The series consisted of 112 episodes from 92 to 94. And the manga started being released in April of 91. So they started working on that quick, but that must have been an explosive hit in the 90s. For them to be like, alright, we're doing it. Get it out. Get it out there, we're doing it. I just assume Yu Yu Hakusho is so old. But it's not. Oh god, shoulder pad, hold on. I got it. Wait, I'm just gonna do a new line like this, and then a flick of the wrist. Look at that. But do I like that? No. It's gotta follow the underline pretty much exactly for me to be satisfied with this curve. Well, I think we got it. Sniffles intensify. Sorry about those. I should mute that, but it's just gonna happen way too often for me to care. To be honest with you. Alright, we did 2 panels of line art, everybody. Great success. Austin Powers, not where that's from. I know where it's from. Well, we're almost at the time where I'm going to swap over to the commission anyway, so I guess I will just wait out these 30 seconds in contemplative silence while I drink water. Save the image as well. And we're at an hour. Let's open her up, ladies and germs. Oh god, I have too many germs to address. I wish they would just leave me alone. Alright, let's close all this comic stuff. I'll get back to that when time is required of me. I gotta open up Garrow's commission folder, because they got a whole folder on my PC dedicated to their stuff. You could have this lifestyle too, if you wanted. If you wanted. Let's goo? Let's not goo. Whatever you do, do not goo. I regret saying it. I need to hide some multiply layers. There is one. Alright. I just needed the source color for this. Keep it visually consistent. Where is the hair? There you are. Get the old cell brush out. I don't know what it is about male choir. It doesn't hit as hard as the female choir, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just my bias. It's still alright. If we're doing a male choir, I like the ones where they go full-on war chant. Give me the bass. Uh-oh, I see an error in the line art. Oh god, everyone panic. Oh, and I can't even find it. Oh god. Now it's just here. Where are you? Yo. It's gotta be. Why did that not show up earlier? Okay. Okay, and then we'll go back to here. Maybe I could do this line down to here instead. The frog gaming, the frog indeed gaming. I think streaming as well, like at this current moment. Let me check. I think I saw them go live. They are indeed playing Stardew Valley. Ugh. Alright, let me get this controller layers. Let me get this controller here. Where is the controller? Give to me. Oh god, it's all of it. I've simply just put all of it in here. Well, there's got to be the line art somewhere, right? Unless I was dumb. Surely I did. I did. Oh no. Maybe on a different thing. No, these are the only ones I have. Okay, I will have to reconstitute the controller then. Fine, give me the controller. Actually, you know what I can do? I say the class is pretty uneventful so far. Well, that's good. Better than the alternative. You don't want like a billion assignments over breaks and stuff. At least I would assume not. I don't know what you're like though, you freaking weirdo. You could love assignments. It's like a normal Wednesday. That's how it ought to be. My work day was also pretty normal. Nope, I don't. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't. Teacher, you forgot to give us homework. Kill him! There's that video where they throw an entire kid at a guy who does that. That's a great Vine. I think it's a Vine. Very great. Very, one of the all-time classics. Alright, let's get rid of some of the excess here, so I'm not as distracted by it. Get rid of this. Wait, hold on. I think I did that wrong. Get rid of this. Yeah, there we go, like that. Played Slenderman today in the night? Yes. Assuming nothing comes up, I will be playing Slenderman until I beat it, or until I have to go do holiday stuff tomorrow. So, you know, I hope it's when I beat it. And not the alternative, because that would take so much longer. I have some ideas. I'm gonna do a trial run where I really iron out where the last 3 locations are. Like, there's like, once I get out of Tunnel Town, I get a little lost in this little area, and I need to figure out how to get to Truck 2, and then to Truck 1, and then to Spooky Tree. If I can figure out how to get those 3 locations down, I think I can win. Just based on RNG, like Slenderman has to not kill me instantaneously when I do that. But I think I could do it if I just figure out Truck 2, Truck 1, and Truck 3. I just need to figure out which direction to go outside of Tunnel Town. So I'm going to do a trial run with my map. I should find my charger to my tablet, actually, after stream, so that I can come back with that prepared. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. I think we're gonna close in on... I think we're gonna close in on the win. We literally have to, or else I will die. Let's do a symmetry ruler. Now, where did I... Is it here? Yeah, that's where it is. It's maybe like 1 pixel short. What music is this? This is still Xenoblade. I'll send you the link to the playlist I use a bunch. It's from 1, 2, 3, and X. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I ought to pick up your song before it gets lost in the sauce. Pause me, and then we'll go here. Alright, there we go. We love Nocturne here, featuring Dante from the Wacky Pizza game. How did I draw this line before? Maybe I need more stabilization. probably sounds familiar because I play it, that Xenoblade music every stream almost. I can do whatever line I want here for the inside, because it's going to be behind the hands. What a weirdly shaped controller that is. Alright. MR monsters give you so little materials even if you capture them? Yeah, they'll do that. Could be worse though, you could be playing the Monster Hunter MMOs, which were apparently very grindy by MMO and Monster Hunter standards combined. So at least you're not doing that with your life. Somebody did, back in the day. Not me. I didn't play no Monster Hunter online. You had to get like a special account just to play those games. You had to trick the game into thinking you were in China at that very moment, or else the server would just not accept you as a human. No, 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 no. What do you think you're doing? You're not Chinese. That's just how it was. MMO? Yeah, there were Monster Hunter MMOs. I mean, they played exactly like Monster Hunter games do usually, with like 4-player lobby, although I think they might have had some where you could do more than that. I might be wrong though, but for the most part it was just the typical 4-party system. I don't even know why they called it an MMO really. I think just because the lobbies were bigger, you just have more people running around looking at each other. So I guess there's that. I gotta hide all this so I can color in this controller. Where did Garo go? In my references. Where are they? What did I do? I got rid of them somewhere. What layer are you on? Oh, God. Oh, there you are. There we go. Move you up to the top. Here we go. Then we got this little bit here. Actually, we can go here, I think. We'll do this. Select this. No. That's not gonna work. Can I just copy the ruler? Apparently not. Oh wait, I can show it on all layers actually. Yeah. And it's gotta go like that, okay. Forgot how Pro controllers looked for a second. And then it's got the thing around the thing. Yup. Like so. What are you talking about now? You're getting all grossed out this stream. With the scat thing I understand, but now you gotta explain again. This is what my controllers look like after I play Smash Bros for a while, though. I grip it so hard, it's like a jigsaw piece over there. Move this below the hands. Press the keyboard badly, it gave you a really long, disgusted reaction. Wait, where's the line art for this thing? Oh, there you are. That explains it. You gotta get down here. And then that really fixes it right there. Except for Garrow's line art, which is above it. And there we go. There appears to be some little ew stuff going on around here. Gonna fix this. Should just name my layers. It would make things easier all the time. Alright, that fixed it. Even that cheeseburger, there's... yeah, good call. Or maybe just not anything from that place that you go to. Historically, very bad decision to eat at the place that you currently attend. Education BRB, alright. Stay safe out there, which is not something I should have to say to you when you're going to eat food. Well, whatever, mate. I gotta hide this ruler. Whoops, don't show in the same folder. Oh no, I can see the controller behind the hand. Some transparency there. Alright, let me fix that. Why is that, though? I gotta erase that there, that it's gonna be like that. I don't know why there's transparency here. Fixed. Alright, let's go to the rags, which is the mid-tone for this. Oh yeah, the squinty eyes. Here we go. I don't know why I even have these here. These non-correct eyes. That looks right again. Alright, good. Probably use the circular tool for this. Now, how did I do these? They just kind of go into the lip. Smaller still. About this size, looks about on model for me. And then we'll just do this, and we'll go back to the old colors here. Give me the dark tone. And then give me the light tone. Whoops. Oh yeah, the songs, they have elapsed back to Zeno. CV, put that over here, put it down under, so it doesn't look stupid. Alright, there we go. Bloomin' Legends over here. Just adjust some of the shadow layers here so it looks a little different. Then we'll take ring numero uno, we'll control C, control V. Just kind of schmooth it all out, squidge it. Transform Flipperooski again. And about here. Let's start with the outer one so I can get a better grip on where this is supposed to be. See, that's why we do this. I think it's got to be more this way. And then we'll do some messing around with this. There we go. And then we'll do the old thing again for the 4th time. Does this look right? That looks about right, doesn't it? I think it does. Move that up. Move these two over a bit to the right. Up again. A bit cheaper than I thought. How much wood is how many of them? How many of the currencies? I've heard people say that about my commissions as well. Not true. Nobody said anything about my commissions in a while, except for Garrow. That's why they're a real one. 85 pesos, 4.95. That's pretty good. With inflation in this economy, pretty good. Cheeseburger fry. Oh yeah, you're getting sides too. Now, do you have bad school fries, or are your French fries pretty decent? Because I remember my school experience had Garbo French fry. They were always undercooked, never overcooked. Like, could you just leave them in there for like a sec? We always had these floppy noodle fries, and they were very bad for you and just to experience with your mouth. Alright, so I think the only thing we got left are the wings, and the wing rings, and the wing. And the lighting. Just the general hair bits, multiply layers, overlays. And then I can do I can start on the second pose, which should only be adjustments of what we already have. The mouth is going to be changed. The rings will still be there. I'll send a photo, or I do got Discord, so, you know. Ouch, that was my foot. We'll do the hair shine. Yeah, I think we're close. We're closing in on this commission. Which is nice. I do like being close to done with stuff. In fact, while I'm here, let's just reconstitute Oh, I see the notification. That doesn't describe to me the texture, though, of these fries. What are the fries like, Mask? Are they done? You must tell me. They do look nice. Oh, you know what? I was skeptical of my ability to comprehend their doneness from here. But those look like some nicely done French fries, from my point of view. Look at those golden brown crisps there. Dang, you guys got like American food? Garbage compared to this. Just looking at this right here, what you've got in front of you, if I ever ate anything this quality in my school, I would think that somebody had killed everybody in my school and replaced them with exact clones. An alien race that knew how to cook better. I wouldn't believe that these were the same people. Crispy, oh man. Free, I can't believe how much better every country in the world is when it comes to school food. We literally have prison garbage from a toilet slopped onto a styrofoam tray. Plastic if you're rich. It was no good. Let me just... Gotta Control C, and then we'll go down here. Control V. Are we out of music here too? Oh no, we're out of music here too. Let's see. We could just do Zelda again. Nah, I ain't feeling it. Let's go to my playlist. What are we working with in the old playlist? No, don't just do that again. My channel. My music. Alright, scrolling. What have I added recently that I could play here? This burger is pretty meh. Yeah, brother, if you could see the burgers that we had to eat in American school, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna learn. Does it resemble a hockey puck? Because if not, it is not meh at all. As heaven on earth. American school burger. Let me see if I can find one that resembled the ones that I ate. If I could find it's the sad thing is all of these images look better than the ones I got. This is the one I got. No, this is not that. This still looks better. How do I find this? How do I find the worst looking burger on Google Images? Because that's what we had. All of these images look better than what I had. Better than the microwavable ones they sell at the store? Oh yeah, I believe that, for sure. Man, all of these burgers, they just, like, I would have given both of my arms to eat these. I would have had to lean over the table and eat it with my mouth. With no other appendages, just to eat these burgers. I can't find it. American School Lunch Burger. Let's try that on for size. This is pretty close to what I got. Let's just go over here. Browser. Yeah, this one right here is about what I had. Look at how sad this is. And the cheese would normally not even look like this. It would look even more like plastic than American cheese usually does. I was trying to find a picture where the cheese looked like it was comprised half of Elmer's glue. That would be the burger that I had at Skule. This looks pretty plasticky. Yeah, it would look like this. It would look molded to the patty because of how just left out and lukewarm it was. Oh, it would be so gross. What is this, an apple in a cup? You guys are insane. What is this? God, school lunches in America. So sad. So absolutely tragic. What is that? Oh, that is a chicken sandwich in school, isn't it? Yeah. You gotta get the spicy one, though. An egg? Boy, I would have killed for that. Yeah, these are all rough, but I still haven't found one that looks as bad as the ones we would frequently get at my school. Horrendous. It's a miracle I even made it to 511 with the lack of nutritional value present in these freaking cardboard styrofoam hockey puck looking MFers. All right, let's get music going. What was I looking at? I was going down my playlist. What do I got? 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 Ooh, let's do this one. Oh, this song's so good. Everhood, by the way. Great game. Send another picture. Wow, that is a thin boy. I'll give you that. It's a very thin one, at least. I expected it to be thicker. I think it's mainly the bun. What are you eating that on? Are they all that flat? Let's go. Let's hide or lower the opacity for this. Get rid of the distractions. Paper gave the illusion of volume. They really did. That first picture you sent, that was like a hefty boiler in there. Now I know it was all a lie. Paper thin at that. Yeah, this song's great. This game is great. I recommend it. I was doing a bunch of challenge runs for a while, where you try to do all the songs without getting hit once. I should really go back and start doing... I could do some of those on stream. Chris the Wiz, hello. I recognize that emote. One of Garrow's frequent viewers. I take it. Oh, that explains it. You just, you opened the gates. You were a Trojan horse. I understand the whole thing now. Welcome in, Garrow. Hello, how you going? How you going? Only had patty and a slice of yellow cheese. I mean, that's what we had, too. At school lunches. Hello, Chris the Wiz, now formally recognized by my chat as a raider. How dare you break it? I accepted this gift. Of someone I open the gate for you and you bring in warriors to kill me. Alright, let's do... We were doing the wings. Oh yeah, my music is over. Let's go back. Should I play the first Attack on Titan intro? Probably not. Probably very copyrightable. No, don't get me. Get out of here. I could play this song. No, I shouldn't. But I want to, but I won't. I'm not tired. You're tired. Should we play the Weather Channel Storm Alert 2006 theme? Yeah, I think we should. Wait for it. You're doubting it, but wait. It's like a Kingdom Hearts song. It's crazy. I'm getting a headache, so I figured I would raid, and you were very raidable. Well, thank you for stopping in. Sorry about the headache. I had a pretty bad one yesterday. Part of my cold. It just likes to pop up here. I know the exact path that my body likes to take diseases on. It always starts with a sore throat, and towards the end of it, it always moves into like a tension headache, and like the back of my neck, where my skull meets my neck. I don't know what when I bend over, it gets bad. And it's in my nose right now. I assume that means I'm on the tail end of it. It always starts with a sore throat, and then at some point I get a headache. So it's like, it's so, I could predict it at this point. so I think I'm almost out of here. Out of Illness City. Osmosis Jones has almost battled all the bacteriums. Yeah, we could... A little thicker, though. How thick is that? A little too thick. And then we'll just crank that Soldier Boy, I mean that stability up. What is Soldier Boy doing these days? Is he still selling illegal game consoles? I imagine that's like his whole steez. Everyone who opted over in the raid, make sure to follow his goblin to hang out to help his numbers. He's going for affiliate. That is true. I feel like we're leaving out some details, and you're welcome to do that. Oh, the music cut off. Anyway, yeah, that was a dope song, right? That was a Weather Channel theme that they commissioned some random guy to do. And it's awesome for, like, no reason. Yeah, let's play this. Play some Rabe's Lament. I do have an incentive for reaching affiliate, but that's more for people who are willing to stick around for it. And it's for very particular audiences only. All I gotta say is you gotta be pretty interested in the female physique. And form. And anatomy. You know what I mean? I think you're getting the idea. How are you with muscly characters? Oh, my dear friend. Those are my favorite to draw. Particularly if they're a muscle lady. Gonna move to the library? Alright, Mask. Don't get food poisoning on the way somehow. I don't know how it would happen, but just don't do it. Do I have an example I can even show on stream? Let me check. Of muscly characters. Have I done anything recently? If you wish to commission him, Chris, he has some pretty beefy characters from his comic. I do got some beefcakes in the comic. Do I have any good drawings of them, though, right now? The blue guy? I do got blue guy. Comms open? Comms forever open. Until I get famous, so you know. 1,000 years. Can't remember what you called him. His name is Kairos. I will put the... It has some origin... I wrote down what all my allusions were to the names. I think it's some Greek god of time, but like not like time as in the passage of time. As in like the perfect opportunity, which I think is a great name for his character. Yeah, let me bring him up. Here's a good drawing of him. Here's a beef lord. Oh yeah, look at him. That's a sinewy man. This is a sketch I did. I don't really have any rendered pieces of him. If you want to commission me, I have prices on my Twitter, which I can find. Let me link you that. If and you're ever interested. There you go. That's me. Make sure to tip him. Tito gotta do that. Yeah, you can contact me on my sheet. I have it on my Twitter. I got Discord. That's a pretty easy way to reach me right now. Instagram DMs, Twitter DM, anywhere you can DM me is good. You could whisper me on Twitch for some reason. I do. If you wanted to. Does great work for reasonable prices. I appreciate it. Let's see if I got another beef lord. Can you do Yakuza style tattoos? I could certainly give it a whirl. I don't see why not. I'm trying to find some other... I don't really draw a lot of exposed musculature in like a render thing. All I have are like these sketches. Because I have something in mind, by all means, I'd be willing to hear it out. And give you a quote, and then you can accept it or turn it down from there. It's all in your hands. This is a study I did. Doesn't really count as drawing muscles, I don't think, but I did do a ton of anatomy studies recently to up my game. Followed you on the Bird app. I will hit you. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for all of that. Human Garrow is in muscular. That was at your request. I was just following instructions. What song is going to start playing now? Hold on. I'm worried about what it's going to be. Oh, it just, it didn't play anything. Nice. I know. Yeah. I want to find one more example. I guess my pro tag is going to be a but he was in Inglourious Bastards and like every other Tarantino movie. And he killed it in all of them, sometimes literally. And let's go back. That's the problem with my playlist, is I have to swap music every now and then. Let's do another waltz, since we're on the subject. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Was a network engineer before I couldn't work anymore, so I could set everything up here. That's pretty cool. Wop, wop. Song's loud, excuse me. Final Fantasy. Get you quiet down. You're almost in the green, that's how I know you're too loud. Ezra and I work well together for computer stuff. That's pretty cool. I can imagine being able to tag team that kind of stuff. Helps the project even, helps it along even easier. Whereas if I had an artist collaborator, we would kind of have to work separately. It's interesting how those fields are kind of completely different in that regard. Like if I had to do art, I would have to do a certain step and then give, like if I was doing line art, I would do that, and then I'd have to give the file to a colorist, and then they would do that. It would just be annoying. For me anyway, to collaborate on stuff, it would probably be more annoying for my collaborator than it would be for me to work on art. Because I am so, as you can see, I mean, just look at my layers. Who would want to even look at this? This is gross. Oh, disgusting. Where did the reference go? I finally remember what I was doing. Alright, hold on. It's right here. Alright. No labels, so in order. Literally one for the wings, and then I hit no other labels at all. Oh my god. Okay. Let's bring the line art together. Ew. What do you mean, ew? You're always saying ew, but why? Alright, let's do the rings. Whoa. Thought that would be light. Let's get that over there. The only thing I don't label are the things I plan to merge right away. Yeah, I'm bad at stuff. All of it. How do I rotate this again? Right, like that. Okay, like that. You guys watch Bobby Duke art? I do. He's a very talented man. And his daughter can make a zombie noise from like, basically from every zombie media piece you've ever heard. It's uncanny. Alright, how thick is this? It's a little thinner than the wings, I've noticed, so we can do that. Let's do that. Well, even thinner, maybe. Yo. There we go. And then we could just, no, we can't do that. We have to, oh, we're out of music again. I gotta remember to fix that. Let's do that right now while I'm thinking about it. We could just, you know what, we're gonna play the Wild Frost OST again. Oh, maybe not so loud? Maybe not so loud. I opened Steam on accident because of how much that scared me. It's uneven. I should really play this game sometime. I loved watching it back when it was first coming out. And the soundtrack is banging. And the last name of the composer is Zimmerman, so of course he was going to be good at music. Gonna play Metal Wolf Chaos for a bit. That's a good game that I also should play. I keep saying these games are good, never touched them. I've seen it though, and it looks fun. It looks very ridiculous. But yeah, have fun with that. It looks like a good time. If I wasn't dedicated to 4,000 other projects, I might have done it myself by now. But you can either be a media consumer or a media creator. There's not time to do both. Not when you have to sleep and eat and do work. Actually, forget I don't have the controller right now. You can either do homework or play Monster Hunter. Exactly. There's only so many things you can do. Alright, so this layer can be moved now to accommodate this little bit. Actually, I think it was good where it was. We'll just need to adjust this line art so it doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, my autoplay isn't working for some reason. Can we get that on? Like, playlist, what are you doing? Why does my... Why is it not... Oh, is it because I'm in theater mode? Maybe it's because I was in theater mode. I don't know. Do I need my Halberian blade upgrade? If Swan wasn't off this week, being like with her family and stuff, we probably could have knocked it out. But she's being disgusted and socializing with her loved ones. Cannot believe it. This is why I make bread despite her. If you guys aren't familiar with the story, because I don't think I actually told it in full, Swan DM'd me a recipe for Reese's bread, Reese's peanut butter cup bread, because of course, it's me we're talking about. So what I did was the very next day, while I was in the store that I work at, I made it immediately. Like in the morning, as soon as I got home. Same color as this? Yeah, same color as that. And then I DM'd it right to her, and I was like, yep, I made it, and you can't have any. Because how would I even do that? I would have to mail that. Actually, I should do this on a separate layer for this. There we go. Can you forward that to me, the recipe? Yeah, I could do that. Was it good? Here's the worst part, Mask. With this cold, I don't even know. I couldn't even taste it. So I was eating it, and I mean, what I could taste was alright, which is just like a vague sweetness. But it was like, I don't even know what this is. I feel like, here's what, you know what it reminded me of? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. This is what it reminded me of. Just eating this bread and not being able to taste it. Yeah, just to screw with her? Yeah, basically, she said I couldn't even appreciate it properly. And she's right. But I ate it anyway. Can't even hear this. Stop whispering, bro. I can't turn on captions. Drink would not satisfy. Food turned to ash in your mouths. Well, I don't have that problem, brother. What a good movie this is. You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. What a good scene that is, too. Too long I've been starving to death and haven't died. I feel nothing. So that's basically how I feel about eating this bread. Alright, let me link that in the Discord. Copy text Garrow's chat. This one. Very easy recipe. So I made it. I can barely taste it. It came out good, though, for the most part. He said the recipe says optional chocolate chips. If I were you, I would go ahead and make those mandatory chocolate chips. Because they were like the only thing I could taste in the bread. So it's like, it's gotta be worth it. Oh my god. My ears. I had my headphones turned up way too loud for that. If chocolate is included in the recipe, I usually add it. Yeah, I mean, like, you got to, right? That's how I make my banana bread. Banana bread is also good. And the chocolate chips do add to it. No, not just chocolate chips. I like a little bit of both. I'll be honest with you, you'll never believe what kind. Peanut butter banana bread? Oh, don't even get me started, dude. I will leave stream right now to go do that, if you convince me. That's an idea. It's a good one, too. Chris is still here. He'll tell you it's great. It is. I don't even have to know. Why is my autoplay not working? It's making me upset. What if I refresh the page? And then skip to the next one. Settings, autoplay, ambient mode. What is ambient mode? I don't know what that is. Ate it first day I got it. I will send you more when I make cookies. Oh, nice. Nice. I forgot that was going to happen, too. Now I'm excited for cookies again. God dang it. Did you even share with your family, or did you just down the hatchet? There was so much, I could not simply do that. So yeah, they got to eat some of it. Unfortunately, here's the thing. My mom is also sick, and my dad is also sick. So none of us can really even experience the bread as it is meant to be. I'm just going to take the first week of December off from streaming to bake. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I was asking Chris. Oh, I see. I mean, for me as well. That's my answer to the question, not directed at me, in case you were curious. Garrow bread is all mine. I was nice enough to share my bread. Evidently, not everyone in here has the same mindset when it comes to bread, and you know what? I respect that. I thought I was gonna be harsh about it, but no, I agree with this point of view in certain circumstances. Let's do this, and we'll do this. Oops, I think I merged the wrong layers. Alright, merge these two. There we go. So yeah, I made this bread, and that's why the Pirates of the Caribbean scene came into my mind, because I was like, none of us can, this is just like nothing. I've made ash for our mouths. Can't even taste nothing. I feel nothing. Not the salt in the air, the spray of the sea. Truly the worst time to make that bread, but I just, and you know what I did do? I accidentally bought double the amount of Reese's cups that I would need to make it, so I can make another batch of it, and I plan on doing that. So that'll be good. My autoplay is still not working, and I do not know why. Fine, I'll just click on everything. No, you know what? I'm not tolerating this. I'm going to the end of this, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, now the playlist is working. Alright, whatever. Apparently mine is just broken today. Cool, cool, very cool. Good job, YouTube, cool. Hope you can taste the cheese when it gets to you, bro. Me too. I spent money on that. Oh yeah, to expand on what happened yesterday with the BS Lite situation. The BS Lite situation. Do expand. I think we're on lighting now for this, which is poggers. I do like. I can definitely finish this up off stream. This should be pretty easy. Let's flip it back to the original orientation. Yeah, that looks good to me. Ugh, how do these viewers keep finding me? Go away. Get out of here. Get off my lawn. My Twitch lawn. My digital lawn that I got. One of those NFT websites. I bought a virtual plot of land and you're trespassing on it. It's gonna cost you 6 ETH every day. That's a lot of money, actually. I forgot that one Ether coin. What is it called? I don't know. I know Bitcoin. And I know Dogecoin. And I know that like one Ether... I gotta learn what it's called. I'm freaking myself out. Ethereum, that's the one. God, I sounded like a freaking narc. For like a whole half a minute there. Alright, just do the lighting, Zotan. You freaking... Just stop whatever this is. Alright, let's do this lighting. Just go with the old yeller. Pen. Oh yeah, I remember the traffic light. Okay, sorry, it took me forever to figure out what we were talking about. I got it, don't worry. I'm a little slow on the uptake. Art thou streaming later tonight? Hello, Swan. I am indeed. That's going to be the start of the Slender Marathon. I don't know when it'll start, maybe midnight? The turn of the hour. That might be around, just for reference. Four-way light next to a mart of walls, the Walmart. A Golden M, a McDonald's, I know this one, this is a fun game. An entrance to a dartboard shopping center. One way gets 20 seconds, two directions get 60, and the final gets 30. Everyone knows this and hates it. They try to speed through, otherwise they get stuck forever. Super close to a mall, traffic. Yeah, that sounds like... You were saying it should be a roundabout earlier? I agree. Intersections like that are my worst nightmare. Because it's like, what if I'm the guy that just gets out there and I'm the one who causes the wreck because I misjudged this stupid, like, that freaking scene from B-movie where all the cars are effortlessly flowing around each other, but, like, not that. That amount of traffic with, like, a 1/1,000,000th of the dexterity and collaboration. Dartboard equals target. I didn't get that one. I got 2 out of 3. I was trying to figure it out. Alright, and then we'll do multiply layer on the hair. Is this the hair? This is the hair. I literally have no idea where any of my stuff is. Oh my god, I'm the worst artist of all time. Put that in a neutral blue. I go to the old. I'm excited for this potential commission, the commission proposal from Chris there. Anything that includes the words muscular and Yakuza tattoo, I'm all about. Just on principle. I fell asleep. You went to the library and you fell asleep? I'm not even surprised. Let's do... Let's do this. Let's do the design pencil. Why is the design pencil so large? It's supposed to be working while watching? How'd that go? There was a car explosion at the US-Canada border, like what, like right now? What is going on? But I'm sleepy, Mask. I've been awake for days at this point. I literally looked at the clock and realized it would not help me to quantify how long I've been awake. I have been awake for days. I looked at a clock and realized that is a pointless instrument to me at this point in time. I need a calendar. Oh my. You can power through, man. Rainbow Bridge Crossing. They're investigating to see if it's a purposeful attack. Proposed, yeah. Why attack the Canadian border? That's like where none of the action is geopolitically, from what I understand. I thought it was all about that southern one that everybody was freaking out about. That perplexes me. Alright, now we can do... These are the wings here. Alright, we can merge those two. And then we'll do a multiply layer on these as well. It's the multiply layer segment, everybody, where I just add about 50 new layers to the project. You haven't slept? Not in a while. Not in a while. I've been working on stuff. I'll take a nap before the marathon, though, obviously. That'll be, for sure, a thing that I do. Car was seen traveling 100. Main Street swerved around a car and lost control to the USA side. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to say. I don't have a lot of experience, believe it or not, with planned attacks and explosions, especially in delivered via vehicular means. So that seems pretty ambiguous to me. Confirmed that it came from the U.S. side. I mean, you know what? Not making light of a situation, but I don't doubt it. You know. Skating before determining it was an attack. Yeah, seems pretty weird. A little ambiguous for me. I have no experience with that. It seems weird. Out of the like 100, and then just swerving out of control. I don't know. This is your trick, everybody. Your art trick of the day. Just put a soft gradient next to a hard shadow. Works literally every time. It has never looked bad. Cell shading, and then soft gradient. As long as your hard edges are defined well, in terms of form, you can just throw the soft edges wherever you want. That's basically my secret to making my art. It's my cheat code to you. Canada shut down several bridges and entries at this point? Man. Right during Thanksgiving travel time, too? That's gotta suck for people. Let's do our overlay layer. Right here. I feel like that's not intense enough. Did I even do anything there? I didn't. That's why it looks like nothing happened, because nothing did happen. Oh, something is happening. Okay, I could see it now. It's just very slight. Hold on, I gotta get more yellow in there. Should we do an overlay on the hair? I think I did that for this one. Yeah, I think I did do that. And after we do that, I believe we can move on to the second pose, which is going to be some minimal alterations, and then we'll be good. Now, do I have the... Yeah, I got the non-focused eyes, or the non-blinky ones. I'll just have to rearrange them in where they are. Not gonna look further into it. It's only been an hour since it happened. We'll find out more. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be on the news, too. They love covering that stuff. Oh, any violence in the world happened? Gotta get on that. And deliver it in a weird, semi-cheerful tone of voice that they make us do as news reporters. It's always so borderline psychopathic how journalism operates these days. And in a medical impossibility that scientists are still not sure of, the man was stabbed with a gun. They always just say like they're mildly perturbed at most. You can see here the footage of the woman being yanked away by her yanked away from her car by a bear. They would always just say anything like that. The news is basically just like half of a live leak video these days. Moments before their death. It's like, well, the other half you could find pretty easily on certain websites, but the news is not going to show you that. They'll show you everything up until and describe it in excruciating detail. And then they'll just go on to talk about like football or what Taylor Swift is up to. Oh, God, I hate Taylor Swift so much. Just go back to news being about informing the public about things. Me too. It was funny about how there was that time when Fox News got taken to court as an organization. I forget what for. I believe it was for false information spreading, but they got away with it, that lawsuit. I think it was a people versus kind of thing. Because they qualified their journalism, their broadcast, under entertainment, as opposed to news and journalism. And it's like, oh my god. You sneaky corporate, I hate you all so much. You're a bunch of snakes. Snakes in the grass, and I'm just mowed the lawn, so you're all very visible right now. Alright, well, we finished this pose. Actually, you know what? Let me hide these. This is... Flip it. Looking good. So I think I will call stream for today, and I will finish the other pose at some point soon. I don't know when that'll be exactly. Shouldn't be too hard. We just gotta move some bits around, alter the mouth and the eyes, maybe shift some of the lighting. We'll see what happens. But other than that, I think we're good. So yeah, that's what I got for today. Well, for this point in today, I'm going to be doing the Slender Marathon, so stop by around midnight if you're able to. On account of Swan abandoning you, I will pick up the slack for today. For this week, actually. Actually, you know what? I can't even do it on Friday, because, well, I can't do it at the late night hours on Friday, because for some reason I work on Friday. Hate that. Have Saturday off, so sure. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, it's completely normal to me. Anyway. Have a good one, hope you feel better soon. Me too. Appreciate it. Thanks for streaming, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for introducing people to my stream, as you so often do. Go sleep? Yeah, fine, whatever. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just make more bread instead. As again, another 50 minutes to it. Maybe someday I'll be able to taste it. Oh, no. I give to others what I cannot possess for myself, so maybe I should just mail it to people. But yeah, that's it for me. And I'll catch y'all later. Hey, what? What? I mean, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Later.